Nice and bright. Oh gosh. Okay guys, so we are here. I'm super excited to be here back again, and it has been a bit of a while. So this video is going to run in two sections. We're going to have our 2018 review, and then we're going to have 2019 ambitions, aspirations, reflections, and all that good stuff. So let's jump into the 2018 review without further ado. Did that rhyme? Kind of. One was be authentically myself without fear of judgment. I think that this is one that I didn't really I wasn't as self-aware in this area as I would have liked to be. I think I was just coasting around trying to get so much done and trying to like accomplish and like do all these things that I wasn't being aware of, you know, who am I as an individual. And only until like the latter part of the year where I felt like I really kind of allowed other people's views of me to sort of kind of like implant themselves on how I kind of saw myself, and I was just like we are not doing that, Chantelle. But it made me really think, who am I, who defines me, like what defines me, what are my morals, what are my values, and all of those kind of good things. I often think that a lot of the times we push the things that should be the main focus, the heart issues, the conscious issues, the soul issues, to the background, and focus on the things that are tangible. So again, definitely one that I'm going to be working on this year. I want to see a project to completion. I did, well, yes and no. 2019 saw that, but 2018 definitely kind of was the benchmark for that. So check on that one. Was to revive a lost for life. I feel like, yes, I did. Definitely traveling to Kenya in June and July did that, and realizing what my passion is and, you know, what I'm excited about. Really kind of revived a loss for life for me in that respect. I still feel like I'm constantly on that. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the fact that my birthday is at the latter part of the year and then you have the new year, and for me it took me a very long time to get into the year. That's why I filmed this video. That's why I'm filming this video at this time. And again, the same was last year. So it's good because I'm recognizing patterns about myself and how I'm wired and the way that I do things. Get on top of savings? No, I did not do that. 2019 is definitely pushing me to do that for some goals that I have this year. And again, let me just quickly show you guys. This is the book that I think I held up. I'm gonna put the picture here. My Big Ideas book. So I am actually going through it, and I have a new one for 2019, which is this one. It's pretty good. Also, can we talk about the fact that I'm 25? I think I talked about that in that video as well, how I was going to do a video about it, and I did 25 things, or things that I'm learning in my 20s. So you can watch that here. Ooh, there's one here. I said that I wasn't going to share it, so I'm not going to share it. But you guys will kind of get the gist of what it is closer to the time. Create a space I love. I'm in it and I'm super excited. I'm going to be sharing with you guys the room. But there's like a twist to it. Like everything in life, things don't go smoothly, and it never really got to this full stage up until the very end when I was actually not in this room anymore. I don't think I had a rhythm for life. Things were very much up and down, and there were some family circumstances that meant I had to travel back to Kenya again in December. That made it all a bit crazy. And then last but not least, to give more and to love more. Do I feel like I did this? I did definitely endeavor to do it, and I was conscious and trying to be aware of that. And I think that again, it's something that always could be carried out and carried on into the new year, and it is something that I always have on the peripheral of my mind. Let me catch you up on what has been going on in the past few months that we have had of 2019. Guys, we've already been and gone the first quarter of 2019, but it's okay. So January for me, I was half between Kenya and the UK, so that was really kind of just settling in, getting my groove, and trying to establish kind of myself. It was a weird period of time, not gonna lie. February was all about finances, clearing any debts that I had, or outstanding bills that I had. March was all about stability. I was kind of just beginning to get more stable into the year. and just kind of figure out, okay, this is what I'm doing, start releasing a few more videos, start kind of just tracking myself and everything like that. And it was also back to basics and trying to get sort of like a consistent rhythm. And then April has been, again, this, pretty much the same of March, just stability, and now kind of like starting to really kind of intensify with savings and things like that. One of my really big things, guys, this is my statement of 2019. Healthy, happy, and whole. Healthy, happy, and whole. It just dropped in my spirit one time and I was like, I feel it. Yes, I'm gonna kind of like work it in those 3 chunks. So healthy. Health for me is mentally healthy, spiritually healthy, emotionally healthy, and physically healthy. Mentally healthy, 2019 was a roller coaster year. Kind of some of the thoughts that were going through my mind about fear, about discouragement, about kind of keeping yourself growing and understanding that, you know, oftentimes we're working through life maybe with not a certainty, but we want to believe we know how to love others, but often we're still struggling to know how to love ourselves. And just learning who is the center of us and learning about your morals and your convictions and so much, like, guys, honestly. And I'm just so grateful is the word of the season, because without experience and without going through the wilderness, will oftentimes, like, life again, it's so easy to grab at the things that are tangible and work towards those. But when situations come through and they kind of like bombard you and like, listen, they make you think about life, they make you think about yourself, they make you think about how you view yourself in the world, how you view yourself to other people, how you allow others to define you, what your kind of cut-off point is in terms of like, thanks, that's your advice, that's your opinion, I appreciate it, but this is, you know, this is my mark, this is my standard, this is, you know, how I hold myself to account. In order to get to that state, it takes being mentally healthy and learning about having a mental balance, because a lot of the times we can be like up here when it comes to like the instability of our mental health and like overthinking and just kind of dragging ourselves down and not believing that we're worthy and all of these kind of things, and then you don't have a kind of balanced place to make decisions from and to be rational. So again, healthy spiritually is a big one for me, and I'm constantly trying to work on. And I think that 2019 is really just developing a relationship with God, personally continuing to reach out and continuing to make the effort, because he's always there, and it's about me making the effort and me, you know, saying that, look, God, I'm here also, and I'm here to meet you. I know your hand is stretched out, and I'm, you know, holding on to that hand, and I'm walking with you, and I'm making those decisions with you. And not gonna lie, like, again, similar to 2018, it was a tough kind of couple of months, still working on that, but like just trying to cement that and ground that in my mind. A lot of sermons that I've been watching and listening to and everything have been talking about how to, especially Stephen Furtick is my guy, I'm gonna put some stuff here, guys, but how to remain like in a place of, you need to learn how to pick yourself up. Don't allow yourself to be ruled by your emotions, don't allow yourself to be ruled by the thoughts of your mind. They are not you. They do not define you. Speak to yourself, encourage yourself, preach to yourself, tell yourself the truth of the situation and the way things are, because oftentimes we think our biggest enemies are the people, and to be honest, our biggest enemy is ourselves. Like, honestly, we be doing the dirt on ourselves. Emotionally, I think it's similar to mentally. Balance. Keep your emotions in check, but like, we were built for emotions with a reason, and how like I feel like as Christians or as individuals, we often like, you know, pick yourself up when someone's going through a low period. We just want to encourage them, we want to lift them up, and yes, that's what we're supposed to do, but at the same time, you know, you need to allow people to go through their grieving and be okay with it. Again, I'm gonna put an amazing video that talks about like grieving and lamenting.
Like the ability to take moments of sorrow and embrace them, engage them, to really, in a sense, revere the Lord in them.
Just to let you guys know, I was a bit victims last year, and that was like an experience for me. I didn't know how to feel about it. I never shared it. That kind of like really played on me. I think it was like May time. I had to really figure out how like I want to be physically in appearance, but also more so than that, it just really made me realize that I'm getting to a place in life where I have to start taking care of myself and not rely on the young genes, guys. I'm 25, so they don't last forever, guys. Take this as a warning. Latter part of last year, just kind of like so much going on and everything like that, lost like tons of weight, and well, not tons, but a significant amount. I can see this is a good thing because I didn't actually have to like work to lose the weight. Obviously it's not the healthiest method to be losing weight. It kind of was good for me because I saw it as a reset button to really focus on eating healthy and working out and maintaining a good lifestyle of drinking water and all of that. So definitely on that front, working towards health is a big thing. So that is my whole healthy sector. P is a joy on the inside. That's all I'm gonna put it as. The life that you are living now is also a dream of millions. So always be satisfied with your life. Be happy in every moment of life. Now, I don't necessarily agree with the latter part of the statement, be happy in every moment of your life. I think you can have joy in every moment of your life, but some seasons are not happy seasons. There is a time for everything under the sun, right? But we can have joy, but not complacency for where you are, but dissatisfaction and a gratefulness for where you are. And for me, being happy, it's just this contentment and just constant grounding in the moment of, thank you, Lord, I am here. I have come to this place. It is not where I want to be, it's not where my destination is, but thank God that I'm not where I was, you know what I'm saying? So being whole is like you are enough where you are, like at that moment. You might not have, you know, your health on check mentally, spiritually, but you're working towards it and you're growing and you're becoming better. You are everything that you need in that moment. God has given you everything that you need in that moment for life and godliness. As soon as the moment that you take that step to walk into that thing, the abundance of what you need will follow. Like, so yeah, that's it, guys. That's it. Healthy, happy, whole. It's hard to articulate, you know, where I am right now, and I really hope and pray that that kind of connects with you guys. What's you guys' like 2019 resolutions? How are you feeling about the year, guys? April was my new year. I have my idea of the way things are going to be, and God has a totally different idea, but it's good to make plans. I just had this thing, because last year just went a zoom, like went a flash, and I was just like, what have I been doing with the years? I'm so big on having diaries and trying to keep accountable, so now, like literally, yeah, I try to like write down every day what I've done, you know, what I've accomplished. So hopefully at the end of 2019 I can sit down and say, look, this book is testament to the fact that no day has been wasted, you know, that you've used every day towards what it is that you desire and your goals and everything like that. Do it in, and thank you guys also so much for the love of the things I've learned in my 20s video. I put a lot of effort into that, and actually it was like really a video that took me a long time to post because I was doubting it so much and doubting that I had anything, that I was telling people about things I've learned in my 20s. Who do I think I am? And so the fact that it touched people and it impacted people is thanks to God, to be honest. Yeah, guys, and I think that's it for this video. Thank you for watching. I have been Chantelle Kaaria. I post videos about creative entrepreneurship and life. So if you're into that kind of stuff, stay with me, guys, on the journey as we grow. I'm so grateful to be able to grow with you guys, to evolve in creativity, in creating and everything. Yeah, I'll speak to you on the flip side. Bye.